All right, second quarter, 3-0 Purdue. Second quarter, first and goal. We're about to eat the cupcake here soon. I'm just assuming we're just gonna pound it in, and there's nothing Purdue's gonna be able to stop us from getting into the end zone. So I have no doubt in my mind this will be a touchdown on the position. I don't know what exactly. Oh, okay. Well, Purdue is bringing in some fresh guys, I guess, trying to stop the run. They're not going to be able to stop our offensive line is too strong, too big, and too fast for Purdue to get any sort of penetration. And, oh, wow. Okay, well. Looks like Purdue just made me eat my own words there. But they're still not going to stop us from getting in this end zone, especially down. We got 4 downs to get it. I mean, Ryan Day might. I don't know. No, you don't kick a field goal here. Listen, that sends a message to our team that, hey, listen, we can get 1 yard. We've been in this position before where we didn't get a 1 yard, but we're only 1 yard out away. It's second and goal right here. We should just run it straight up the middle again. And this probably will be it. Will this be the touchdown we are all looking for? Push those legs, young man, straight into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Let's go. Wait, how come they're not ruling it a touchdown? Okay, now they officially ruled it a touchdown. Looks like they were looking at each other, but that is official. I'm going to make sure it's official. But that was by Dollison, he's been having a good season so far. He was able to power it in. At first, the Purdue players did have him stop, but he kept moving those legs, kept on pushing through, and he was able to squeeze in there for that 1 yard touchdown right there. And the kick is up, and the field goal is good. Let's go. It's already over Purdue. We already knew this was going to be the easy win. But, however, that is the touchdown, which means that is our first cupcake of the game, because that's what Purdue is, a cupcake for this season. Maybe next season they won't be a cupcake, but they are a cupcake, and we're going to be eating a cupcake. Okay, so let's go ahead, pop this bad boy open, and get our first cupcake in of this game. Oh, as soon as I pop up the top here. Now, I said I was going to go for vanilla, and I think I still stay with vanilla. But again, I do got some chocolate, but we're going to go with vanilla. Then we'll go with chocolate, and then we'll just keep rotating just like that for the entire game. So I'm going to close the top of the lid there. Here's my cupcake. Oh, yeah, it looks so good. I think I'm going to eat this in 2 bites so I can just savor it just for a little tiny bit. Okay, so here's the first cupcake to our touchdown. Every time. It just hits the spot, man. This is really good. I'm getting the icing off the paper. Yep. I like those cupcakes, man. They're good, but eating too much of them is bad for my sugar. I could get diabetes or anything. I'm definitely probably going to be gaining some weight. I'm going to be gaining some weight, no. It is what it is, guys. I think my hair's sticking up right back there, but it is what it is. Wow, a really good cupcake. I'm hoping that we score again here pretty soon. I like the chocolate ones better than the vanilla ones, though. I'll say that. The chocolate ones are better. The vanilla ones, they're just alright. You know, they're not chocolate, but there's I. So 7-3. Yeah. Purdue wasn't stopping us. I believe that also could have been a 4th down situation as well. No, I really didn't want to go for 3 right there and then anyway, but We are Raging did take the lead. This game's basically over. Well, it's been over since the first quarter. Again, it's going to be easy W. But I'm hoping maybe we can get a interception for a touchdown would be great. Wow, just think about that. That took 9 plays and 75 yards. Not bad if you ask me. Current ranked number 1 teams. Oh, Purdue's men's basketball is ranked number 1. I didn't know. I don't really follow basketball. I don't really like basketball. I mean, yeah, I just don't like basketball, if I'm being completely honest. Never been a big, huge basketball guy. But Purdue's men's basketball team, get them. Okay, wow. I'll say this, Purdue is running the football better than what we have been running the football this entire game. But the Purdue's men's basketball team is ranked number 1 in all college basketball. I did not know that. Well, now I know that. Their basketball team is having a better season than their football team. That's for true. 3rd and 7, 2nd and 10. Alright, so, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Purdue is, their mascot's not a train, but when you look at their logo, they have a train in it. I hope. Oh my gosh, now I'm second guessing myself. I probably should not be doing that at all. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going down for the peace pass. Are we going to get a pass interference call on that? I hope not. Okay, no flags, 3rd and 10. I thought maybe the rest would call a flag on us there, but that was well defended. I mean, our guy was looking back for the football. So it doesn't matter if you're wrestling back and forth. As long as the defender is looking back for the football, 9 times out of 10, the refs won't throw that flag, but there are some refs who will still throw the flag when you're wrestling with each other, even though you're looking back for the football. It just really depends on the ref, but the majority of the refs won't throw that flag. Get him! Come on, don't let him scramble for a couple yards. Bring him down. It is 4th down here. What's Purdue going to do? I mean, what can they do? Why would they even try to go for it? It's 4th and 3. Yeah, they need to punt here because they're not going to get... They don't want to give us a short end of the field, right? That's basically handed the game over to us on a silver platter if they ever try to go for this 4th and 3. I'm assuming they're punting, right? Surely they're punting. Yeah, okay. I don't know why. I thought maybe for a second they were crazy enough to try to go for it, but not unless they punt it. I'm still working on the run here. You know, I want to give Donaldson a chance, man, because I'm just still waiting. I mean, they're good running backs, but I'm just still waiting for somebody to go up there and make their statement. I'm fine with Jackson starting, but I feel like anybody would be able to take Jack. I'm not sold on the running back position for our team just yet. I'm fine with anybody starting. I'm fine with Jackson starting. Maybe Jackson should be the starter, but I don't know, man. We need to establish that guy. And we really haven't done that. Now, all the guys are good, but I think it's between Donaldson and I think maybe 12 should get the ball a whole lot more. That's what I like to see, man. We need to get a running back for going in. I mean, I know we're already late into the season, so it's kind of really too late now. But, I mean, I guess it's never too late to establish who the running back is. Obviously, we know who all the wide receivers and the quarterback and the tight end are. And the offensive line, too. Those big fellas who protect Julian Sane. So he has that time in the pocket to make those dime and nickel throws that he be making all the time. And that's because of our linemen. Shout out to our linemen. You know, our linemen and our defensive men, they don't really get a lot of praise on my end for a lot of it. And they're obviously a big part of the team, right? You're not going to win a football game all by yourself. It takes a team unit. And definitely those guys are big and solid and fast, and they play their roles well to a T. So they definitely understand that, there's no I in team. You're just TAEM. That's how you spell team, guys. Okay, if anybody else spells it any other way, that person is just wrong. Alright, no, that was just a joke. I really don't believe that's how you spell team. I know how to spell team, guys, okay? It's TIEM. That's how you spell team. But, yeah. I mean, what more can we say about Jeremiah Smith, Cardinal Tell that we haven't already said before? I mean, I just repeat myself in every single one of these football videos every time I talk about their greatness, because that's how good they are. They just be able to catch it. Oh, Jackson, he slipped. He got a little bit. No, that wasn't Jackson. That was West. See, okay, we got Jackson, Dollison, West, and I think that's all three of our running backs. Right? Is there a fourth? I don't know, man. We haven't. You can even tell that we haven't found the running back guy yet, right? Because even Ryan Day keeps rotating these guys in and out. But it's third down here already. We ran the ball twice. I do like that we're running the football. And that's obviously what I want to do for the rest of the game. But, man, we're not getting any yards. And I feel like the offensive coordinator, Brian Hartline, he understands that as well. So that's probably why we're playing calls. But now it's 3rd and 9, so hopefully we'll be able to pick up this first down and keep the ball moving down the field. Please, I want to pick up this first down. Come on. Sang goes back to pass. He throws it. Catch it. Oh, yeah. Beautiful catch. By who did he throw that to, by the way? 13. Wow. 13. Don't see him out on the field too often because of, obviously, the other guys starting. But, he made his presence known, though. That was a nice catch by him. Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Welcome to my neighborhood, my neighborhood, my neighborhood. Welcome to my neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? That's probably not the jingle Mr. Rogers sings. I never really watched Mr. Rogers that much, but I know who he is, obviously. Hello, boys and girls. I never really talk like that. I don't really know. Listen, it's 2nd and 5. As far as I'm concerned, we need to just take our time here. Just keep the ball moving down the field. Burn this clock. We don't really have to beat Purdue by 30 points. We just, obviously we're just going to beat. Oh, saying he's looking for somebody down the field. Jeremiah Smith with the toe tap. He caught it and he had both of his feet inside bounds to get that easy first down with the toe tap. He knows where the sideline is, and he knows how to keep his feet and balance. He got that balance, right? Where, people can walk across those skinny beams right there and keep their balance while they're walking across without falling over to either side. That is Jeremiah Smith in a nutshell. Just accident toe tap right here. 1st and 10, yeah, let's just keep running this ball. And it looks like Ryan Day is keeping the clock moving. Oh, no, it's a fake pass. Sane's running for his life. Get what you can and get out of bounds, Sane. He's a better pocket passer than he is a runner, but he can run it if he has to, But he's definitely a better pocket passer than a runner. But he was able to pick up a few yards with the ball on that run right there. Looks like Ryan Day is just basically telling our team, look, okay, just take this ball down. I think this is the right play call, too, because we don't want to beat Purdue that bad, right? We don't want to add insult to injury with their 2-7 record right now. And, that was a head pull around the mask, but they're letting it go. They're not calling no flags. I think that's the right play. Just let the guys play football. He did kind of wrap his arm around Who's that, man? See, we have so many different running backs. It's hard for me to keep track of them. And you think this deep into the season, I would know every single body's name. But I still don't. Is that crazy? I don't know. That is crazy. That's kind of crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie. This is absolutely crazy to me. That's the point. But Jeremiah Smith, yeah, he hand the ball off. You give the ball to him, you're going to get yards. Now we're just basically doing whatever we want. While we're running down this second quarter, too, at the same time. Which I think that's fine. You know, we don't have to rush or anything. We do get the ball. So, you know what? It's not a bad strategy. We're just kind of just going to get through this game, basically. Right here, this is basically all that it boils down to is literally boils down to just like the boiler makers. I guess they make steam, right? They say where there's smoke, there's fire. At least that's what they told me in high school. I don't know. Yeah, no, not in high school. That's just a common phrase. Everybody knows that. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Duh. So it's like, well, not always. Is that always true, though? Where is there smoke, there's fire? Because when I was cooking my egg omelet with my bacon grease was falling down into the oven, and there wasn't no fire, but there was smoke. So that's a prime example right there. Of this, saying with the downfield middle to Jeremiah Smith. Let's go. As I was talking about, when there's smoke, there's fire. A bomb just went off, and it was sustained to Smith for like 50 yards. I'm not even joking. Just a terrific pass by saying down the field to who else? Mr. Hands, Jeremiah Smith. Just a beautiful pass and another beautiful catch. And Mr. Smith is just balling. You go ahead and you shred. That was about a 50-yard pass right there. Saying, oh man, chef kisses all around. That's another touchdown. Which means that is another cupcake. Yay for me. Because this time I get to eat one of my favorites. And that is chocolate. So let's go ahead. Pop it open and grab us another cupcake. Oh yeah, that's two. We're going straight down the line. What a beautiful pass by Sane. And yet another beautiful pass by Jeremiah Smith. I could not be happier. This is going exactly how I thought it would be going. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and close that up right there, and let me enjoy this beautiful chocolate cupcake. Oh yeah, one of my favorites. Oh yeah, here we go. Sweet, but good. Oh, I feel that sugar rush is coming on, guys. My hair messed up, bro. I need a haircut, guys. Oh, but this is good. Oh no, don't want to see that. Oh man, that's so good, bro. That's really good. Oh man, guys, I definitely need a haircut. Listen. Woo! That's good. I don't know if it's because I'm hungry that it tastes so good, or if it just tastes so good because it tastes so good. Woo! Oh, yeah. That's good right there. Another beautiful pass by Sane to Smith for the touchdown. That was like 50 yards. Dude, he's hitting dimes and nickels from 50 yards out. Absolute beast. Bro. I know I said Jeremiah Smith is going to be in New York, but Jalen Sane is going to be there with him. We're going to have two candidates. And we have more than two candidates just on the team. I mean, you can take your pick. Oh, wow. Just absolute dime and nickel pass right there from Jalen, man. Hey, that's what's up, though. He has 6 catches today, Jeremiah Smith, for 109 yards. That's pretty good right there. Pretty good. You know, let me go. Go ahead, pop your collar, man. Pop your collar. All right? Pop your collar. You're balling. Tate is balling. Sane is balling. You could tell, I mean, these guys are comfortable just passing and catching with each other, guys. I mean, listen. We all knew this was going to be easy. Nobody expected this to be a game. This is just what we do. Oh, you gonna catch that? Oh, watch them call out pass interference. Are they gonna throw a flag? Yeah. Okay, I knew that flag was coming, dude. I knew it. That's why I was waiting. The refs could not let that go. Endings. That was ending. That was caught up in that mix. I mean, listen, the wide receiver and our defender endings. I mean, they were both fighting, but I mean, that wasn't endings, guys. That was, I cannot pronounce his name, but he's still wearing number 1, just like Innings does. But yeah, they were wrestling back and forth. Dude, number 1, I'm just going to call him number 1 because I cannot pronounce his last name. He did look back at the football, but it was late, so I guess they can throw the flag if they wanted to. But was it necessary flag? No, ref, not really. You didn't have to throw that flag. You could just let him play football, okay? That was kind of unnecessary, but for whatever reason, that ref, he felt the need to want to throw that flag to help Purdue out. And they're keep throwing it deep. What are they looking for? Another flag? Or are they just trying to connect on something or what? What is going on? You know what, guys? My hair's been messed up this entire video. Well, not the entire video. I don't even know what I'm saying. That's why I got to watch what I'm saying whenever I'm recording these, because now I just make myself look stupid. But it is what it is, bro. There ain't no editing in these videos. You see the real deal. You want to see the real me? Well, you got the real me! Oh, man, I think all that sugar is rushing to my head. But let's go! This is what I like to see. There's 7 minutes left. I don't know. There's a flag. What's going on here? Delay of game? What's going on here? This is ridiculous. Oh, false start by Purdue. Look at all that time he has back there in that pocket. And our guys ain't even doing anything. Get to him. Don't let him scramble. And he still threw, it almost was intercepted, but wow, they had way too much time. Way too much time. Way too much time in that pocket, man. He had time to look down the field. He had time to scramble to still look down the field. Our guys weren't even close to him. It was only till after he threw the ball that one of our guys were close to him. That was bad on us, on our defense, okay? That was one of those plays you don't like to see from your defense. So hopefully that never happens again, first of all. But I don't want to see something like that again. I'm giving them way too much time back there in the pocket to find. And they're just going balls to the wall over here, Purdue is. And there's another flag down, which means another pass interference. Come on, guys. But hey, listen, they want to test our defense up through the air. By all means, go ahead and do it, Purdue. All right? You go ahead and you do that. Because that just giving our defenders even that much more experience with teams that will try to do this to us down the future. But so far, it's working in Purdue's favor because, yeah, they're not catching the football, but we're getting called pass interference and all this other stuff. Or maybe that was on Purdue. Now I'm not even sure, guys, because somehow there was a flag down, but I should have listened instead of just rambling on. Because now I don't even know what that flag was. But somehow it's still second and 7-15. So I'm assuming maybe it wasn't on them. Maybe it was... I don't know, guys. I don't know where that... Oh, interception! Let's go! Number 7! Go! We're returning it! We go all the way, big boy! Let's go! Woo! INT! INT, let's go! Woo! Yes! Oh man, he almost broke that loose too. That's number 7 with the big play. Let's go, D! Woo! That's what I like to see. He threw it, the quarterback of Purdue, he threw it over his wide receiver's head, but his wide receiver was able to get his hands on it, but it knocked the ball back up to the air, back further, and hold and behold, who's back there, standing back there? Number 7, and he comes up with the beautiful INT. Almost ran it back for a touchdown. He got to the 30-yard line on Purdue's side of the field. That's good enough. But just a beautiful INT. Let's go. Love to see that. Redeemed quickly, I might add. Well, we didn't redeem, but we made up for that one terrible defensive play where the Purdue quarterback had all that time in the world to look downfield, to scramble, and to throw the football. Quickly made up for that bad play right there with the beautiful INT. That is just chef kisses all around to the defense for doing what we are supposed to be doing. Every single game, love to see that INT. It's 3rd and 2 here. We should be able to get these 2 little puny yards. And if we don't get it, forget a field goal, Ryan Day. Just go for it on 4th and 2. If we somehow don't manage to get this. But yeah, so far this game is going exactly how I thought it would. And how everyone else thought it would. No surprises today here, folks. Okay, and we even get that easy 2 yards for an easy another first down as well. If I'm Ryan Day, I'm running this clock. I'm telling our play, or saying to snap it within like 5 seconds of the play clock. Just to wind down as much time. Let's just shrink this game. You know what I mean? Let's shrink it and make it a low timing game for Purdue, right? Because we don't want to embarrass Purdue. They're already an embarrassing team with their win-loss record. I mean, they only have 2 wins on the season, so we don't want to bash them too hard, you know what I mean? We don't want to embarrass them too badly. You know, we just want to get the W and just go on to the next one. That's all we're trying to do here in this game. There's no reason to run up the score or any of that, you know, just play our game. That's all. And we may even get in, well, I mean, the way things are going right now, looks like I'm going to be eating another cupcake, but that's okay. Yay for me. Oh, say it to the tight end. Oh, man, he was almost able to pick up that first down. He probably would have even got a touchdown if the tight end did not lose his balance. He didn't get tackled. He just lost his balance as soon as he caught that football. I guess when he caught that football, the football kind of like threw him off balance a little bit, so he ran off to the side and, he fell. He wasn't able to get that first. But, hey, that's all right, okay, because stuff like that's going to happen, so. Not a big deal. It's 3rd and 3. We should be able to pick up these 3 yards. Maybe, you can do either or. If you're going to go for it on 4th, you could just do a pass. There's a lot of options. Looks like Ryan Day wants to talk about those options because, like I said, there is a lot of different things you can do. You can do a post route. You can have Jeremiah Smith take, again, you go ahead and you take your pick out of the group. 9 times out of 10 are catching it. So, you just got a whole wide of play. Now, if I'm playing the game, right, and it's 3rd and 3, I think I would either do a pass to the running back or I would either just do a simple read option. Now, pass to the running back is, here's the quarterback. The running back's behind the quarterback, right? Soon as the quarterback says hut, the running back runs around this way and gets right here to the middle. And as soon as he stops, turns around, quarterback throws the ball, easy yards right there. Or you can just do a read option, which is I'm either going to hand the ball off to you or I'm going to keep it. It all depends on what the defensive corner lineman, the guy who's on the corner side, it all depends on which he bites on. If he bites on the fake to the handoff of the running back, then he'll close in. And then that's when the quarterback keeps it, so he'll be able to get around. But if the defensive corner decides to stay with the quarterback, then you won't be able to get to the outside. So in that case, you hand it off to your running back. So your running back will be able to take it right there through the middle. So a read option basically comes down to which one will the defensive corner lineman bite on? The running back having the ball or the quarterback having the ball? So you can do one of those 2 plays just to keep it simple, or you can even just go with a simple slant route. Okay, and if we're going to go for it on 4th down, I would just like to see a run. But if we're not going to go for it on 4th down, then maybe we can just do either a pass to the running back or just a simple slant route. We don't need to make this 3rd down and 3 a whole lot complicated. Just keep it plain and simple. Okay, that's all we have to do right here in this 3rd and 3. Plain and simple. And we're probably not going to get it, but we are going to get it. So we'll see what Ryan Day comes out with the timeout as. See what play we run here with. Looks like we're setting up for a run straight down the middle. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a run straight down the middle. And we get stuffed. Oh, wait, no. Oh, with the second effort by Jeremiah Smith. I think that's the 1st down, right? With the second effort from Jackson, Purdue did have a stop behind the line, but Jackson, man, he just kept on moving his feet, and sure enough, he was able to pick up that 1st down. So it looks like they came out with a run. I guess it was in Ryan Day's mind, like, hey, we're going to go for it on 4th. So even if we don't get it on this 3rd and 3, we're still going to go for it. So we might as well pick up as many yards as possible as we can. So, yeah, I'm fine with that play call. Now it's 2nd and goal here. Jackson, wow, that was a good run to Jackson. See, I'm noticing Donaldson, West, Jackson, they all bring their different style of running the football. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'm glad you asked, because now it's the 2-minute warning, which means I got a little bit of time to actually go into detail and explain exactly what I mean by that. Number one, Jackson, he has speed, but he's more of a power runner, meaning that it's harder to bring him down because he's bigger than the other running backs, right? So he's got a lot of power. Now, with Donaldson, what you're getting is not power, but you're getting speed. He has the fastest speed as the running back. So it's really hard to bring him down in that matter, as you got to keep up with him. And if you let him out in the open field, then you might as well just forget about it because you're not catching him because he's got speed. And then West, I still don't know what West has, whether speed or power. He may have both, but Jackson has the majority of him is power, which also means strength. It's hard to bring him down, but he doesn't have the speed. But with Donaldson, it's easy to bring him down, but he does have the speed. So you're going to have to be quick to bring him down. And you're going to have to be strong to bring down Jackson. And West, I don't really see West running the ball that often. So I really still trying to get an idea of him. But that is what I mean when I say the running backs have different styles of running for our team. We got power and we got speed. And what did Ezekiel Elliott, which I'm just using Ezekiel Elliott as an example, that's who I've been comparing the running backs to throughout the entire season, because I think Ezekiel Elliott is probably one of the best running backs, if not the best running back of all time in Ohio State. So that's who I just compare them to. But Ezekiel Elliott, he had power and he had speed. We need to find that guy who has the power and the speed. And if we don't have that guy, then that's okay, right? We can take the power, or we can take the speed, or we can do what I think Ryan Day is also doing, is mixing them up so we'll have the power and the speed. But either way, Jackson, Donaldson, and West, they're all three good running backs. I just need to see that guy. But now, which one's better if you ask me? Like, would you rather have speed? Would you rather have power? Really, ideally, you like to have that running back that has both. That's balanced. But if you could only choose one out of the two, either power or speed, I don't know. I'll let you know right after the second and goal, which is going to be a run straight up the middle by Jackson again. He was able to get a few yards, so it's third and goal here. I don't know if Purdue will call any of their timeouts to preserve that clock for their offense, but they're not, which I'm kind of surprised about, because Purdue definitely should be calling a timeout here to preserve as much time on the clock for their offense as possible, but they're not doing that. So listen, I'm just going to continue to run down the clock here. Might even take a timeout. We got 2 timeouts, but I guess we don't really need them. But there is 10 seconds left on the clock. But we're running. It looks like we're going to run the football again and maybe go for it on 4th down. Is that the play? Oh, no, it's a quarterback sneak. Straight up into the middle from number 3. Who is that? Lincoln I cannot pronounce his name at all. All I know is that it starts with a K. I was really kind of like my first time actually seeing him play into the game. Was he like a backup quarterback? I don't know, but it was the keeper for straight up the middle for the easy go-ahead touchdown. I'm just waiting to see if it's confirmed that it was. Yeah, it was. So, you guys know what that means. Cupcake time. Here's cupcake number 3. That's 3 touchdowns. Here we go. We're rocking and rolling. Got vanilla. Vanilla, vanilla. Vanilla, vanilla. Vanilla. Alright, well, here we go. Listen, I don't like Should I just take this all in one bite, or should I just like bite half into it? You know what? Next half, we'll take one bite. Right now, we're going to take 2 bites for this half. I'll say this. These are really sweet. Really sweet. You can tell these have a lot of sugar in them. Well, I got icing right there. Oh, yeah. That's 3 touchdowns. Will we get one more? Will I be able to eat one more cupcake before the half is over? I thought that ball was going to Dalton, though, all the way. But it wasn't. Now, Purdue does have all 3 of their timeouts. There is like 1 minute and 12 seconds left on the clock. So we're going to see how aggressive does Purdue want to be here. How aggressive? Because listen, they could throw the ball, get an incomplete pass. Will Ryan Day take our timeouts as well? It looks like Ryan Day might have took a timeout. Or Purdue. I'm not sure which. Okay, so it looks like Ryan Day is thinking like, hey, maybe we can get the ball back. But we do only have one more timeout to go ahead and stop the clock one more time. So, well, it would be 3rd down on that point. So then I guess you are forcing them into a situation of either just basically running the football and then just running the timeout. But either way, they're still going to have to punt. And so maybe Ryan Day's thinking like, hey, maybe we can get a block punt, and block that punt and then recover the football to, hopefully have a chance or something like that. So a lot of different scenarios here in this last minute of the first half. We'll see what happens. It looks like Ryan Day's going to call another timeout. If I was playing the game, same thing I would do is just call a timeout. So I ain't mad at it right all. I actually feel like that's a good decision to try to preserve that time. For that as much time for our offense, and maybe we can get more points here before the end of the half. It looks like Purdue is just basically going to keep running the football. Call a timeout. Ryan Day, right there's the end of the whistle. Ryan Day calls his last timeout. Purdue might even run the football again, let that clock run, call a timeout of their own because they still got all 3 of their timeouts, and they might just try to punt this ball away. I don't know if they'll actually throw it because they ran it twice, so that kind of tells me they're just going to try to run it again and probably just try to get to halftime with being down. Hold on. With being down to 18 points. Listen, guys, I had to count it in my head, all right, real quick. But, yeah, just by down being 18 points, though. Now it's 3rd and about 2, 3, maybe something like that. So I guess we'll see what Purdue decides to do here in the last minute. It's 3rd and 6 for them, actually. So I'm hoping that they throw it, get an incomplete pass, and we do get the ball back. So we're able to put more points up here before the half. Get him! Get him! Oh, we almost had him. Get him! Oh, yeah. Oh! Is that a fumble? Is that a fumble? Oh, it don't matter anyway. Purdue linesman fell on it. But was that ruled a fumble, though? I'm still curious. Or was that an incomplete pass or what? Because if that's an incomplete pass, then that stops the clock. So I'm interested to see what they call it here. Ooh, dang. Hey, the Purdue player caught it, and just out of nowhere, bang! Our guy comes. So, yeah, it looks like it was an incomplete pass. Stops the clock. We're coming after the punt. We didn't quite get there, but we got 47 seconds left, and that's good. I'm treating this. Ryan Day needs to treat this like a 2-minute, less than like a 2-minute warning. I'll just be like, listen, forget that it's 21-3. we're going to go down the field and act like this is our last possession of a real-life game scenario, right? And we have to go down the field and we have to get some points. There's 47 seconds left, enough time to work the outside to get a stoppage for the clock. We have 0 times out, but even a first down gets you, gets that clock stopped so you can reset. So our range of plays are open to us. And plus we got the wide receivers who can just run down the field anyway. So we should come out here straight up balling. So we'll see what we do here. I'm hoping that we get a touchdown here on this drive. Second go bypass. He's going out deep. Catch it. Catch it. Oh, no. Oh, man. That's so close. What are those 9 times out of 10 balls right there? Oh, man. I was hoping that we'd be able to catch it, but we didn't. Our wide receiver dropped the ball, but that's okay. There's still 41 seconds left. You don't give up here, and we don't have to get a big, huge chunk. I don't know why we have to throw it downfield. Like, I get it. You're trying to get yards as fast as you can, but we still got our entire playbook. All you have to do is run a cure route straight out bounds to stop that clock down there. So saying he's looking back to pass. Looks like they realized that to the tight end. Did he get across for that first down? I'm not completely sure. What is that? Oh, okay. It's nothing. But, yeah, I'm not completely sure right there. I'm not completely sold on it right there. I don't really know if that's what he was planning on doing or not. But we need to hit these out routes. So, that way, if we are planning on getting a touchdown here, we'll have enough time to do that and we'll keep moving the ball down the field. But we got the arm of the quarterback and we got the wide receivers to get this ball down the field with only 35 seconds left. Sang goes past the pass. He's looking out deep. There's nobody open. He's taking off. Run! Run, Forrest! Run! Get that first down. Get out of bounds. Okay, he got out of bounds. I don't know if he was able to pick it first. It looked like he picked up the first. So there's 25 seconds left in this half. We need to at least get a field goal out of this. If not a touchdown. A touchdown would be better, obviously. But, taking those 3 points will be fine, too, as well. But so far, so good. The players, they look like they recognize. Oh, and you also got Peoples down. How could I forget about Peoples? See, there's 4 different running backs that we have. But, yeah, it looks like the players know that. Saying he goes back to pass. He's looking. He wants to go downfield. Get out of bounds, dude. Okay, he got pushed out of bounds. He got pushed out of bounds. That should stop the clock. There's 19 seconds left. Saying he wants to go down the field, but nobody's open downfield. So Purdue is doing a good job making sure that our players do not get deep. They're allowing us to have, because of the Purdue's coverage, they're allowing us to have these short passes, right? But no deep passes. So Purdue's defense is doing a decent job right now defending our wide receivers. But there is 19 seconds left. We should be able to get down the field here a little bit more. Sane wants to go deep. He's looking, but he goes to his check route. Get out of bounds, dude. Okay, yeah, get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to preserve much time as possible, because and our field goal unit has to be ready to go here. They're going to have to be ready to run out onto the field and kick a field goal with the time that is left, which is only 12 seconds. So I'm having those guys ready to go in this scenario that we would have to have them rush out in the field. Right now, I don't know if we're in field goal range. We need a couple more yards. I guess we could give our field goal kicker a shot from about the 50-yard line, but that's still a far way away. So, like to see us get a whole lot closer with Jeremiah Smith catching it on the sideline. There's 8 seconds left. Is there enough time to run, play? Yes, there is, but you're going to have to be quick about it. You cannot dilly-daddle back there, and you do not have all time. And, of course, he's got his toe in. Why wouldn't Jeremiah Smith have his toe in? But you're going to have to be quick about it. Probably just do a quick out route, out to the outbounds. But it looks like Ryan Day don't want to risk it since there is only 8 seconds left on the clock. So he's bringing on our field goal unit. And this is a 49-yard attempt. Come on, guy. You got this, dude. You can make this. Let's go. It's up. It's up. Please be good. Please be good. Good. And it's good. Let's go. 49 yards for the go-ahead field goal by our field goal kicker. Let's go. He's absolutely balling. He probably couldn't make that from the 55-yard line out. Let's go. Ooh, it was so close to. It just brings back Vietnam flashbacks for me. Like when we was playing Georgia. It was literally this far away from not being no good. But luckily, our kicker, he's a good kicker, and he was able to squeeze that football just by this much into the goalpost for the go-ahead 3. Let's go. That raises it up to, 24-3 now. Yeah, let's go. Let's rock and roll. All right. Would like to, obviously a touchdown there would have been better, but hey, you know what? You take the 3. That was good. Dang, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Good. So we go for a pooch kick. So they have to pick it up. And that's going to be the end of the half right there. But that was good. Oh my gosh. I can't even think of the word, guys. I cannot think of the word. That was good. Oh my gosh. What is the word? Dang, what is the word? That was good. Let's hear from Ryan Day.
Yes, and when we see him in the second half.
No, he's not going to play. We're going to hold him. Just, it was kind of a thing that, before the game, we just didn't feel comfortable putting him out there. So
Yeah. We didn't feel like comfortable putting him out there.
Changed in order for you guys to have 24 unanswered there.
Good half, scored.
Yeah, what a good half.
Great to get the turnover, with 3 or 4.
Yeah, that beautiful INT.
78 yards rushing, 108.
Yeah.
It was a solid first half. I am pleased with the way that we came out and then finished with a field goal. So that was something.
Yeah.
1.5 we start with the ball here, so we got to.
Yeah, we start with the ball here.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to be the end of the first half. 24-3, going exactly how everybody knew it would. 24-3 at the half. That is 3 cupcakes we ate for this first half. How many more cupcakes will we have to eat for the next half? Well, I guess you'll just have to stick around and find out. But a terrific first half by the entire team. Could not be happier. And with that, how many more cupcakes will we have to eat in the next half? I know I already said that. I know I'm repeating myself. But I guess that answer will be answered in the next half.